In the previous session on amino acids, we have discussed about the composition of amino acids and classification based on structural and functional aspects. In this session, we'll be discussing about other types of classification. The objectives of this session are, at the end of the learning session, the student shall be able to describe classification of amino acids based on polarity, then nutritional importance and metabolic fate. Now we will classify amino acids based on these aspects. The first one is based on polarity. Classification based on polarity. Okay, again, the polarity is related to this side chain. That is, what we say is based on properties of R group. So that is what we call side chain. Let us classify based on these features. Okay. There are three such classes are there. Of course, the last one, two subclasses we can make it. The first one is non-polar. Non-polar. Okay, it is hydrophobic. Okay. The next one is polar. But it is non-ionic. No charges. Non-ionic side chains. In the first case, it is non-polar side chains. So it is, we can say, hydrophilic. Then the next one is polar. Again, charged or ionic. Okay, side chains. Okay, so it is hydrophilic. Okay, then now we take up the non-polar amino acids. They are hydrophilic. Okay, here various amino acids are present. What are these amino acids? The first one is glycine, then alanine, okay, then valine, okay, then leucine, okay, isoleucine, then methionine, sulfur containing amino acid, that is methionine, okay, then aromatic amino acid, phenylalanine, okay, then tryptophan, okay, then next one is proline. So these are non-polar hydrophobic amino acids. The next one is, this is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Then polar non-ionic side chains, they are hydrophilic. We can say they are hydrophilic. Okay. Then let us see what are the various amino acids under this group. Okay. Serine, hydroxy amino acid serine, threonine, okay, then cysteine, sulfur containing amino acid, tyrosine, that is aromatic amino acid, then asparagine, that is amide, and also glutamine. So they do not have ionic side chains, but they are hydrophilic. Then the next one is the polar charged or ionic, so they are hydrophilic. Okay, then this is further classified into two. What are these? One is acidic R group. Okay, then here it is basic R group. Okay, so here it is, you can say negatively charged. negatively charged, and here it is positively charged. Okay, so being more amino groups, in acidic more carboxyl groups. In this positively charged acidic amino acids, there are two amino acids are present: glutamic acid, okay, then aspartic acid, okay. Then positively charged, then again we have lysine, okay, then arginine, then histidine. So these are various amino acids under different groups. So with this, we have fulfilled the first objective. The second objective is classification based on nutritional importance. Okay. So we call it here essential, non-essential. One thing it must be clear to you: all 20 amino acids are essential. What does it mean? What I am talking is all 20 amino acids are essential as far as protein synthesis is concerned. So for the synthesis of any protein, the presence of all the amino acids, all 20 amino acids must be there at the site of protein synthesis. Okay, when all the 20 amino acids are required for the protein synthesis, why we call some amino acids are essential, and whereas we call some other amino acids are non-essential. Let me explain. Okay. The first one we call it the essential amino acids. And the second one is non-essential amino acids. Under the classification, under this category, so there are two classes are there: essential amino acids, non-essential amino acids. When I said that all the 20 amino acids are essential, why I am classifying into essential or non-essential? I am classifying based on the nutritional requirement. Those amino acids which cannot be synthesized by our cells, in our cells, they need to be provided, okay, in diet. If they are not provided in the diet, so there will be deficiency of essential amino acids, protein synthesis cannot take place. These non-essential amino acids need not be supplied in the diet, so they can be synthesized in cells in our body. Okay, in body. So that is the reason these are called non-essential. First, we will take up what are the various essential amino acids. Let us see. Okay, so the first one, is phenylalanine. The second one is methionine. Okay, the third one is arginine. The fourth one is threonine. Okay, the fifth one is tryptophan. Okay, the sixth one is valine. Okay, the seventh one is histidine. Okay, then the eighth one is isoleucine. Then the next one is leucine. And finally, it is lysine. There are 10 amino acids are present. Out of these 10 amino acids, there are 2 amino acids. We call them semi-essential amino acids. They are arginine and histidine. They are called semi-essential essential. They are called semi-essential. Okay. So original and histidine. Why they are called semi-essential? Because they are partially synthesized, but their quantity is insufficient to support the growth in children. Okay. Then to remember these amino acids, I would like to give one sentence. So what is that sentence? Phenylalanine P, methionine M, arginine A, threonine T, tryptophan T, valine V, histidine H, isoleucine I, leucine L, and lysine L. Okay, so this is the sentence. So simply read this sentence. PM at TV Hill. If you remember this sentence, you can easily write the essential amino acids. Okay. Then we'll discuss about non-essential amino acids. Those amino acids which can be synthesized in our body. What are these? Glycine. Okay. Then alanine, and serine. Okay. Then cysteine. Okay. Then proline, then aspartic acid. Okay. Then glutamic acid. Okay. Then asparagine, amide, and glutamine. Okay. Then tyrosine. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in the essential category, 10 in the non-essential category. With this, we have fulfilled the second objective. Next objective is classification based on metabolic fate. Okay. What does it mean, metabolic fate? When you see the carbon skeleton, the R group, okay, carbon skeleton of amino acid, okay, can be used for the formation of glucose or fat or, okay, both. Glucose, fat, or both. So, during the metabolism, they can be either converted to glucose or fat or both. Okay. Based on that one, they can be classified. Okay. Then the first one is glucogenic. That means they can be synthesized into glucose. The next one is ketogenic. We call it ketogenic. That means, so they can be synthesized either ketone bodies or fat, ketogenic. Then the next one is both glucogenic and, okay, ketogenic. Okay. Now, let me first write ketogenic. What are the ketogenic amino acids? The formation of ketone bodies and fat. That is what we call ketogenic amino acids. What is that amino acid? The amino acid is one amino acid, leucine. Okay. Then next we'll go to the third one. This is the third, second, and this is the first. Okay. Now both ketogenic and glucogenic. So formation of ketone bodies. Okay. Then fat and glucose. That is the reason they are called both glucogenic and ketogenic. What are these amino acids? The amino acids are, there are 5. Okay. Lysine, then isoleucine, then phenylalanine, okay, then tyrosine, then tryptophan. There are 5 amino acids under this category, and 1 amino acid under the category of ketogenic. Now, let us take up the only glucogenic amino acids. Remaining 14 amino acids are glucogenic. Let us write glycine, okay, then alanine, okay, then valine, then serine, okay, threonine, okay, then cysteine, then methionine, okay, then carboxyl amino acids, acidic amino acids, glutamic acid, okay, then aspartic amino acid, aspartic acid, okay, glutamic acid, aspartic acid, then histidine, okay, then arginine, okay, then asparagine, amide, okay, then glutamine, okay, then proline. So there are 14 amino acids under this category. 1 amino acid under the category of this ketogenic. Okay, 5 amino acids under the category of both glucogenic and ketogenic, and 14 amino acids under the category of glucogenic amino acids. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then 13 and 14. So this is about the classification based on metabolic fate. So we have fulfilled all the 3 objectives. Okay, let me now quickly summarize. Objectives of this session is the learner shall be able to describe classification based on polarity, nutritional importance, and metabolic fate. So now first we took up based on polarity, that is R group as I said. So the non-polar, polar, non-ionic side chains, hydrophilic, polar, charged or ionic, hydrophilic, whereas non-polar, hydrophobic. And the non-polar, so the glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, and proline. And the polar, non-ionic side chains, serine, threonine, cysteine, tyrosine, asparagine, glutamine. And polar charged, so they are further subclassified into acidic or basic. Under the category of acidic, they are negatively charged glutamic acid, aspartic acid. Under the category of positively charged lysine, arginine, histidine. Okay. The second one is based on the nutritional importance. All 20 amino acids are essential for the synthesis of protein synthesis, but based on nutritional requirement, they are classified into essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids. Those amino acids which need to be provided in the diet, essential. Those amino acids which can be synthesized in the body by the cells, they are non-essential. So there are 10 amino acids are there. As I mentioned, PM at TV hill, with phenylalanine, methionine, arginine, threonine, tryptophan, valine, isoleucine, leucine, and lysine. Okay. So out of this, the arginine and histidine semi-essential, partially they can be synthesized. Their quantity is not sufficient in the children to support their growth. Remaining 10 amino acids are non-essential: glycine, alanine, serine, cysteine, proline, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, asparagine, glutamine, and tyrosine. Okay. Then the third objective we discussed is based on metabolic fate. The carbon skeleton. So the fate of the carbon skeleton, whether it can be used for the glucose synthesis or fat synthesis or both glucose and fat. If it is for the glucose, we said it is glucogenic amino acids. The next one is, if it is for the fat or ketone bodies, ketogenic amino acids. For the both, they can be utilized, both glucogenic and ketogenic. Under the ketogenic, only one amino acid is there, leucine. And the both glucogenic and ketogenic. Okay, the 5 amino acids are there: lysine, isoleucine, phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. The remaining 14 amino acids, they are glycine, alanine, valine, serine, threonine, cysteine, methionine, glutamic acid, aspartic acid, histidine, arginine, asparagine, glutamine, proline. They are glucogenic amino acids. They are the glucogenic amino acids. With this, we have completed the classification of amino acids based on different criteria. In the next session, we'll discuss about the other aspects of amino acids. Thank you. Thank you very much.